The peppermint chip pieces, it's like catching snowflakes on your tongue. And it just feels like the holiday season has begun.
Hey, my name is Chandler, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get. It tastes like it's just the top of the line peppermint. For me, no milkshake is topping the Peppermint Chip Milkshake.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
At Pioneer Community Bank,
And we are back live from West Virginia State University. It's the FCA Hoops Classic. We're at halftime right now. Shady Spring leading at 34-19 over Huntington. Breakdown of our first half scoring, beginning with Shady Spring, 0-0. Braden Chapman, the All-Stater, had 7 points on 2 of 6 shooting. Jack Williams had 7 as well. The leading scorer through the first half is Jaden Holstein. The big man for Shady almost has a double-double, 11 points and 8 boards on 5 of 10 shooting. The Highlanders really with no answer for his length and athleticism through the first 16 minutes of play. Cole Chapman poured in 9 points on 4 of 9 shooting. He drilled a 3-pointer as well to bring the tally to 34 for Shady Spring. Huntington just with 19 points in that first half. Right now they're shooting a combined 30.4% from the field. So Huntington certainly needing to heat up the rest of the way. Gavin Lacco has 5 points on 1 of 6 from the field and 1 of 3 from behind the line. Mikey Johnson with 5 points in that first half. We saw his defensive capabilities starting to give Shady Spring some trouble there, but right by the horn. Look for Johnson to keep his foot on the gas pedal and try to get all the way to the cup. Jalen Motley has 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting. Montez Tubbs has 3 points on the lone triple, and with 4 points is number 4, Malik McNeely. If you're Shady Spring coming out of the locker room and head coach Ronnie Olson, I think that you're just preaching to try to go ahead and continue to get good shots underneath, especially with Holstein, and then open looks will come off of that penetration. And you want to limit the turnovers. Shady Spring had a couple of careless ones there towards the end of the break. And as for Huntington, they've got to generate some offense. Their best hope so far has been Mikey Johnson slashing to the rim. So Huntington's just got to look to try to slow the tempo, maybe set some screens behind the arc and free up their playmakers to try to get loose and find some offense. But it's been tough sledding tonight for Huntington, trailing 15 at the break. We're going to go ahead and go to another commercial. You're watching the FCA Hoops Classic on Video Productions.
Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 199 Rogers Street, Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is that first sip when you taste the peppermint chip pieces. It's like catching snowflakes on your tongue, and it just feels like the holiday season has begun.
Hey, my name is Chandler, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is the little pieces of the peppermint that you get. It tastes like it's just the top of the line peppermint. For me, no milkshake is topping the Peppermint Chip Milkshake.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the...
And we are back live at West Virginia State. It's the start of the third quarter as Shady Spring looks to close out a 15-point lead against the Huntington Highlanders, who start with the ball. It's picked off by Chapman, going with it the other way. A finger roll is up and in. Cole Chapman gets 2. A careless turnover there by Huntington to get things rolling. That's 11 points for Cole Chapman. Shady Spring heads back on the defensive end. Braden Chapman now guarding the ball. Also in Jack Williams as well as Jaden Holstein, who's able to poke that one away. There's a straightaway 3, Motley short no. And the rebound will fall to Braden Chapman. Crossover dribble crosses the timeline. Back out now to Amar Maxwell. Dump off to Holstein. Backs down. Groves in the low post. Scoop shot up, no good. Jaden Holstein putting some work in on Deedrick Graves there in the low block. A strong turnaround floater there just outside the lane, rattles in and out. There's Holstein, first free throw attempt off the back iron, no. Jaden Holstein already in double figures with 11 points and 8 rebounds in that first half. And he's got 12. Here comes Huntington. Jalen Motley with it. Yo-yos it over to McNeely. McNeely now working on Holstein. Dumps it out to the low block now. A straightaway 3, Motley short. And it'll go back to Shady Spring. A lengthy pass all the way head up to Cole Chapman, and he gets the finish. Beautiful vision there by Jack Williams. As as he drops the dime. Cole Chapman has 2 more. Here's Johnson driving to the rim, right-handed layup up and in. Beautiful finish there for Mikey Johnson. Quickly ahead to Holstein, who puts that one in from point-blank range and extends the Shady Spring lead to 20. Jaden Holstein now with 14 points. Gavin Locko slows the tempo. Yo-yos it over to Johnson. He now works on Jack Williams. Back to Locko in the corner. Tries to rifle a pass across the court, but nobody's home. That one almost hit the Huntington broadcast crew. And that'll flip the arrow back to Shady with 6:07 left third quarter. A huge 20-point advantage as the AAA state champs battle a Huntington team that reached the Quad A semifinals last year. Got a foul call near midcourt, that one against Malik McNeely. Had his second foul of the ball game. And the second team foul against Huntington. Holstein now to inbound near side. Flips it backcourt to Jack Williams. Bounce pass over to Chapman. Guarded tightly. Sends it top of the key, Maxwell. Into the corner now. Cole, a 3-point attempt short. And they'll get their own board. It's Braden Chapman now going all the way to the rim. Left-handed layup up and in. Braden Chapman. That's some nice vision there. Able to turn on the Jets and get the deuce. Huntington with the 2 points there. As Makai Johnson gets the points. There's a Jack Williams up and under move. He's fouled on the shot attempt. Bucket there for Makai Jackson. As he's got now 2 points in the ball game. Here's Williams now with the charity strike. Able to drill the first one. He's got 8 points. As Huntington is going to make a substitution and bring in Montez Tubbs. Second free throw's up and in. Williams swishes that one. And he's got 9. Montez Tubbs walks the ball up the floor. Now into the hands of Johnson. Lockout loses it on the strip. Here comes Shady. Braden Chapman stuffed by the rim on a short layup attempt. Here comes Johnson across midcourt. A floater well short. Huntington gets the board. As Aiden Menken crashes the offensive glass. And he's fouled on the putback attempt. This is Menken's first action tonight. As the senior will step to the charity strike, looking to give this Huntington team a much-needed spark in the second half. First free throw attempt's up and good. At the 5th point of the third quarter for Huntington. Shady Spring continues to control the tempo. Sam Jordan will check into the ball game as Amar Maxwell sits down. Huntington gets an offensive board. Lockout. The follow-up no good. And the rebound is controlled by Mans. Here's Mans, a long 3-point attempt. Not this time. Cole Chapman dishes it underneath the Holstein. Back to Jordan, who gets 2. Shady Spring like clockwork there offensively. As Holstein delivers a perfect dime underneath. Montez Tubbs into the corner. Here's a 3-point attempt short. And Holstein gets another rebound. Into the corner. Here's a Cole Chapman wing 3, well strong. But Holstein gets the board. He's got a double-double now. The follows up and in. Jaden Holstein with 16 points and double-digit rebounds tonight. That was either his 10th or his 11th. 11 boards, Jaden Holstein indeed. And 7 of 12 shooting and 16 points to go with it. As Huntington throws that one away, the players starting to look visibly frustrated out there on the floor. Huntington was hoping to build on a solid 10-point victory over Parkersburg in their last game. They're 1-1 at this point. Opened up on the road against a Catholic school out of Newport News, Virginia. And were defeated in that one, but it was against a number of big-time college prospects. As Johnson is able to go coast to coast and get the layup there. And we've got a quick tie-up. It looked like Huntington got possession. Malik McNeely will step on the line and give the possession arrow back to Shady Spring. A short inbounds pass goes to nobody. As Tubbs scoops it up. He'll try a scoop layup in the lane, good. Tubbs gets the floater. Score now 49-28. Into the corner, here's a Sam Jordan three-pointer, well short. Holstein gets the board and the follow's good. Jaden Holstein now with 12 boards and 18 points. Shady Spring starts to run away with this one. Pull-up jumper is strong, no good. Rebound goes to Cameron Mans. Chapman a long pass ahead to Holstein. A whistle and a foul call. Holstein was bumped underneath. Looked like a foul on the floor there. The 4th team foul against Huntington. Checks in the Edric Graves, and he'll sit down Malik McNeely. The foul was indeed on the floor, so Shady inbound underneath their own hoop. It's Jack Williams throwing it in. He'll enter into the corner. Braden Chapman, crossover dribble, guarded tightly by Johnson. Nice defense there, nowhere to go. Back out to Chapman, 2:30 and moving third quarter. Crossover dribble on the drive. Out to the corner now, a Williams three is short. And the board goes back to Shady. Shady Spring crashing the offensive glass, certainly winning the rebounding battle tonight. Huntington has really just looked overwhelmed from the start. Having no answer for this Shady Spring ball movement. An entry pass is picked off. Here comes the Highlanders. Tubbs with it in transition. Dumps it off into the corner. Now back out to Laco, who will try a three. And it's short off the front iron, no, and Chapmanville gets the board. Beautiful job there by Williams, holding off the defender and slapping it to Chapman, who goes coast to coast and gets the pair. The All-Stater, Braden Chapman, now into double figures. He's got 11, and it's a 25-point advantage for Shady Spring. And here's Johnson in the lane, scoop shot up and in. As Johnson now has 13, a quick pass. He's ahead to Mans. They're going to whistle him for a travel. As the official says that he took one too many steps. Substitution here for Shady Spring. Him now Amar Maxwell. Chapman will sit down, as will Holstein. And Sam Jordan enters the game as well. Tubbs now walking the ball up the floor. Minute and a half to go. Johnson on another drive, right-handed floater's no good, but he's fouled. Mikey Johnson playing with a reckless abandonment tonight as he crashes to the floor and earns the free throws. It's Amar Maxwell in the game for Shady right now. A 6'3", lanky sophomore guard. Really gives this Shady Spring a certain dimension when he's on the floor. Just so lengthy, so fast. On the defensive end, can really guard 1 through 5. There's Johnson with 13 points. First free throw in the air is short, no good. And the Highlanders will make another substitution as Laco sits down. And number 25, Marshall Christus, checks into the ball game, 6'2" sophomore. Second free throw rattles home. And Johnson's got 14. Huntington full court trapping here. Williams passes out of it. A long pass ahead to Maxwell. He's got a free lane, takes it all the way. Front iron, no good. Sam Jordan, the follow short. And the board will go to the Highlanders. 1:19 and going. Graves with it, a pass ahead to Johnson. Scoop shot up and in. Deficit now cut to 20. If you're Huntington and head coach Ty Holmes, you've got to like your team's fight here, even in a blowout. We're inside of a minute. Here's Chapman taking it all the way. Cole Chapman gets the pair. And a beautiful finish there. He's got 15. 50 seconds and going. Yo-yos it over. Edric Graves tries a floater, no good. Rebound cleared. Here comes Jack Williams. Pacing up the sideline against Montez Tubbs. Dumps it off now. Amar Maxwell being guarded by Johnson. Top of the key now. Chapman, stop, pop, 15-footer's got it. Cole Chapman starting to really turn it up in this third quarter. He's got 17. He's just such a pure point guard, can step out and shoot. It's good off the dribble and has such wonderful court vision, does Cole Chapman. And Shady's ahead by 24 now with just 6 seconds left, 5 seconds into the corner. A three-pointer's up, no good. 1 second left and the buzzer will sound. That brings it in to another dominant quarter for Shady Spring. They'll take a 24-point advantage into the fourth. You're watching the FCA Hoops Classic on Video Productions.
Hey, my name is Joseph, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is they're so good every single time. You bite into that nugget, and it's just so crispy, but somehow juicy, that perfect balance. And then if you just grab a couple sauces, you're going to be in heaven.
Hey, I'm Chambray, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is how rich and cheesy it is. I just scoop the crispy top, and it's so good. It's so homey. It's like, wow, thank you. I needed that.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And we are back at the Walker Convocation Center at West Virginia State University. In the final quarter of our nightcap, Shady Spring dominated Huntington High School 57-33 through the first 3 quarters this evening. And it's been a hot night for the Chapman brothers. Cole Chapman leading the scoring with 17 points. And Jaden Holstein is the game's leading scorer with 20. He's got 12 boards to go with it as well. Braden Chapman with 9 in the contest. It's Cole with it now, guarded tightly by Tubbs. Throws it over to Braden. Now Amar Maxwell with it, tries a runner, strong, no good. And this one will go to Huntington. It's a loose ball foul against Shady Spring there. Looks like they're going to get number 4, Gavin Davis, who enters the game for the first time tonight. Hopefully, Coach Olson will have the opportunity to go deep into his bench and get a lot of guys some action tonight with the 24-point cushion. Johnson on the drive is going to get whistled for a travel. And Shady Spring will get the possession arrow back. We've seen a lot of frustrated faces among the Huntington squad tonight. Just no offensive rhythm. They're shooting just 35.1% as a team, 18.2% from 3. There's Amar Maxwell with it in the corner. Gives it to Braden Chapman. Stop, pop, jumper, good. Braden Chapman now into double figures with 11. The Chapman brothers combining for 28 points tonight. As Tubbs crosses the timeline. Now into the hands of Johnson. Back to Tubbs. Inside 7 minutes now. As Holstein cuts off the drive. Johnson takes it to the rack and one layup up and in. Mikey Johnson goes to the charity strike with an opportunity to complete the 3-point play. Here's your replay brought to you by Wooten, Davis, Hustle, and Johnson, attorneys at law. Just a grown man bucket there. As Johnson finishes with the left. First free throw is pushed into the air. Swish is good. And Johnson's got 19. A lengthy pass all the way ahead to Holstein. He's got a shot rejected. A beautiful block there. As the Highlanders get the ball back, going with it the other way. That was number 25, Marshall Christus there with the rejection against the lanky Holstein. Tubbs with a pull-up three-pointer, well short. And Shady Springs now to take it the other way. Maxwell pushing the tempo. Corner three, Chapman drills it. Braden Chapman heating up now with 14 points. Johnson whips it into the corner. Christus tries a runner, no good. And a whistle and a charge call. We'll go to our Little General replay. Great prices, convenient places, Little General. As you see Braden Chapman there with the smooth left-handed stroke, knocking that one down. That was great action there from Shady. They share the ball so well. A lot of these players back from last year's state championship squad. So they're almost in lockstep, able to anticipate each other's moves offensively. And Chapman wanted that one in the corner, and he got it. He'll take this one to the rack, up and in. Braden Chapman showing why he was a first-team All-Stater a season ago. He's got 16 points now. Ahead to Yedrick Graves, who was fouled on the shot attempt. Strong take there from Graves. So he'll head to the line to try to get his first points of the ball game. Free throw attempts up and strong. Graves no good. We've got some substitutions into the game now for Shady Spring. Number 10, Sam Jordan, as well as number 15, Kai Olson. As Holstein sits down, as do both Chapman brothers. Got a shot attempt underneath the basket. Huntington, a whistle and a foul call, as the Highlanders will shoot a pair. That's Khalif Ty. Ty spins the ball, and the first free throw attempt swishes perfectly. Khalif Ty with his first point of the ball game. And the second free throw will rattle home. Khalif Ty's got 2 points. I caught up with Coach Ronnie Olson earlier. I asked him how he thought his team looked in the early going this year. They started off the season with a pair of blowout victories, and he said that he was actually very pleased. They were almost ahead of the curve defensively compared to where he expected them to be. I think that was on display tonight. Huntington just really never able to find an offensive rhythm other than Mikey Johnson slashing to the rim. Really hasn't been much continuity, as that one is poked away. And you've got a tie-up on the floor. It'll squeak into the hands of the Highlanders. Here's a Tubbs three-pointer, good. Montez Tubbs drills the triple there, his second three-pointer of the ball game. He's got 8. We're inside of 5 minutes now left in the ball game. Jack Williams sends it over near side wing to Gavin Davis. And now a 17-footer in the air off the rim, no for Mans. And it looks like Shady Spring get the possession arrow here. It's a foul call against Huntington on the floor. So Shady now to inbound underneath their own basket, 4:34 left. Williams enters it deep to Jordan. Now back out to the freshman, Jack Williams, who's remarkably composed for just a freshman. Looks mature beyond his years. As this Shady team really has 3 or 4 guys that can handle the ball. As that man's three-pointer's no good. A whistle on the follow against Sam Jordan there. Jordan will head to the line to shoot 2. As the Highlanders have their 7th team foul called against them. First free throws up. And no good for Jordan. Sam Jordan with 2 points tonight in the contest. Second free throw's up. And no good once again. It'll go back to Huntington. Now 4 minutes left in the ball game. It's number 4, Malik McNeely with it. Corner 3 in the air, now no good. And Shady Spring gets the board. It's number 15, Kai Olson with the rebound. They'll try a long 3, and that one's no good. Sam Jordan tries to corral the board. It slips in and out of his hands. A long cross-court pass into the corner. Williams a 3, not this time. And Huntington heads the other way quickly in transition. McNeely going all the way, up and in. And one, count the bucket and the foul. As Malik McNeely was able to rattle that one home on the break. What a strong finish there for McNeely. That was your Little General replay. Great prices, convenient places, Little General. Jack Williams will sit down. Into the game now for Shady Spring, number 33, Latrell Hairston. Olsen crosses the timeline. Crossover dribble, has the ball ripped away by Malik McNeely. Got a tie up. And looks like that one will stay with Shady Spring. Valuable opportunity for Coach Olsen here to see what some of his bench guys have. An entry pass bounces off the hands of Hairston. And to the Highlanders. They go the other way with it. Now on the drive, rejection, Hairston. As he swats that one back in the other direction. Running the floor now, Cameron Mans. There's Hairston with it underneath. Up no good, gets his own board. The follow, he gets that one. A tip in for Hairston. And that'll bring the score to 66 to 43, Hairston. Another rejection. There's your replay brought to you by Wooten, Davis, Hustle, and Johnson. The big man just battling underneath and has the soft touch with the follow. Hairston onto the score sheet. As Shady Spring continues to empty their bench. Number 12, Jalen Bailey heading to the scorer's table. Inside of 3 minutes now, 2:45 and going. As Montez Tubbs will try a pull-up 3 short. And Bailey will check in. And Sam Jordan leaves the game. As well as Ty Austin making an entrance now for Shady. So here comes Jalen Bailey, being guarded tightly by Montez Tubbs. Near side wing, now Olsen. Dumps it underneath, a beautiful find as Shady Spring gets to Jalen Bailey there with the bucket. Beautiful action there. This second unit functioning just as efficiently as the first one did earlier tonight, just finding the open man, shifting the defense. Whistling a foul call, a loose ball foul there against Shady Spring. So some nice action there, the pivot foot being kept, and then a rifle dump off cross court underneath to finish that play. And get Jalen Bailey onto the score sheet. That was Kai Olsen there with the dime. There's a free throw attempt, up no good. Shady Spring flips it cross court to Ty Austin. Into the big man, Hairston now down low, takes a body with him. He's whistled for a charge call. Courageous play there, taking the contact from the big man, Hairston. It's Marshall Christus absorbing the contact and forcing the turnover. Inside of 2 minutes now as Malik McNeely walks it up the floor. Cross-court pass sent into the hands of Makai Johnson. Now Khalif Tai with it. And there's a drive and a floater in the lane, no good. This time it's Hairston getting his revenge and taking the charge. The big man with an ear-to-ear grin on his face as he lays his body on the line, making the most out of these garbage minutes late. As Shady sends another one to the scores table. Now just a minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. They'll take just a quick timeout to go ahead and get everybody in the ball game. Inbounds pass, cross court. Here comes Bailey. Near side wing now, Austin looking to create some space. Lobs it into the big man, left-handed hook shot, good. Number 33, Latrell Hairston, now with 4 points in just a couple minutes. Out on the wing, here's a three-pointer well short. Christus on the follow for Huntington, has his shot blocked. It's Hairston again. Here comes Shady Spring. Number 15, Olsen. Kick out to Austin, and he drills a three. Ty Austin knocks that one down from distance. Shady Spring now ahead by 30 points, making a statement to the rest of the state, really taking on a huge quad A power and just blowing them out the way they have tonight. Will certainly put everybody in AAA on notice. Shady Spring is looking like they're going to improve to 3-0. Jumper strong. And here come the Highlanders now, 25 and moving left. Let's see if they attack the basket one more time. Here's a runner in the lane, on the rim, no. And Shady Spring will clear the board, just 12 seconds left. A long three-pointer, why not? Ty Olsen drills that one from NBA range. That'll make dinner taste a little better. Shady Spring closes out a 76-45 victory. That'll do it here from the Walker Convocation Center. A dominant performance from Shady Spring. This has been Michael Sussman calling the game for Video Productions. A big shout out to everybody in our whole operation tonight. Takes a lot to get these games done. A shout out to Robbie Mounts controlling the board here at the ball game. Once again, final score, Shady 76, Huntington 45. This has been the FCA Hoops Classic on Video Productions. I'm Michael Sussman.